Al Henshaw here again, your friendly local constitutional coop from California, and on the verge of Trump finally taking office here. This is a window of opportunity we haven't seen, God, for I think well over 100 years. With Republicans in control of the Senate and the conservative Supreme Court that's going to be there 10 to 12 years and maybe longer than that. And they understand a lot of the unopposed constitutional issues I advocate and can teach you how to use in your case. And this is true basically across the board. It doesn't matter whether it's a goddamn homeowners association, Inc., corporate landlord, Inc., child procurement syndicate, traffic court, you name it. They all have the same common characteristics in that you're never in a judicial court at any time. Yet we have the right to be in one of those, not to mention the right to trial by jury according to the course of the common law from day one. And that's the Constitution saying it, the original intent of those racist framers, and it's secured to even inhabitants of territories by Article 2 of the Northwest Ordinance of 1787 as reenacted by the first Congress. Now, you learn all about this. Send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com, and get rid of all this civil rights crap, due process of law. We don't use that. That's 14th Amendment, and you're going to learn that 14th Amendment not only doesn't exist, it never did. Contemporaneously ruled unconstitutional by the U.S. Supreme Court. Send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com. I mean, it's just astounding. It really is. And they didn't teach you a damn thing in the mandatory public education system either. I didn't get it all those decades ago, and I was outside of Washington, D.C. If I had heard any of this, my life would have been different that long ago. They don't want you to know the truth, but that's exactly what it is I deal in, and the current justices are on at least the same page, if not the same paragraph. Send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com. And this includes, by the way, that I just got perhaps the biggest win in the history of the U.S. Supreme Court, albeit unofficially at the moment. But I got my friend released in half the time of the minimum jail sentence in a case where we proved 800-page unopposed record, exactly what you're going to have when you get my materials. Send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com, including the suspension of the non-statutory federal writ of habeas corpus by a deputy circuit court, which means the federal district court isn't a judicial court either. But that got serious attention in Washington, D.C., and they picked up the phone and called the governor. And my friend's been home now going on 6 months, and he's not going to have to worry about this ever again. And this sets us up, by the way, for a huge payment with all the acts of treason we can prove, all the way from the trial court to the state capitol, and now through the federal district court. And this is the Constitution mandating it, and the U.S. Supreme Court saying it. You're going to learn all about it. Send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com. And if you catch things early enough in the process, no matter who it is that's trying to come after you, you get a complimentary Get Acquainted video from me to the perps. Stand down. You have somebody here who knows the law, who's passionate about it, and can blow your attorneys out of the water with acapella expert witness testimony. To learn more, send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com. And this is what we do. And the power we have here is with all these idiots, whether it's HOA, landlord, you name it. One decision on the record, especially by the U.S. Supreme Court, puts them out of business from Portland, Maine to Portland, Oregon. And we might see how they like to be fucking homeless. How appropriate is that? Although it could be worse for them. They might not be homeless because they could end up in close proximity to cell 2455 in San Quentin on death row. To learn more, send me an email, uwinnincourt@gmail.com. Which is what keeps me going and so excited at the age of 76 here. And most days I don't even feel maybe 45. It's just a blessing I have from God above there with the great health that I have and the ability that I have, and it's not just memory, it's a lot more than that. It's perspective to put it all together. Those of you who are fans of Taxi may have been familiar with the actress named Mary Lou Henner that was on there. And she has the same kind of gift, maybe even in a greater amount than what I have. It's just hard to describe. You want to watch a really good Ron Howard movie, and it's called A Beautiful Mind about John Nash, a mathematician back in the day that did the same thing. And wow, it's just amazing. But that's what I was put here to do. And I want to help you, your friends, and help your family and your posterity in the bargain so they're not subjected to this. This is priceless, is what it is. Now send me an email, unincourt@gmail.com to learn more. You're absolutely going to love it. And yes, indeed, the truth will set you free. Remember this, subscribe, like the videos, tell your friends, get the word out. The quicker we take action, the quicker we get these bastards off our backs. Thank you.